University. I have a 10-inch penis and 6'4". I go to Stanford University. I have a 10-inch penis.
So, by the way, they're looking at his phones now, and they're trying to get all the info, and, you know, there's all these terabytes of data they're breaking down to try to discern a motive. They don't have any motive why this guy tried to shoot the president, shot the president, right? He shot his ear. And they're saying now that they just, you know, are trying to put some stuff together, but they said, like, preliminary reports are coming out, and they're saying that, like, well, he was interested in high-profile people regardless of politics and stuff like that, which is kind of everybody. Everybody's interested in high-profile people. That's literally everyone on the internet reads stories about high-profile people. So again, it's a weird thing. Thomas Matthew Crook's parents were licensed social workers. By the way, I'm telling you right now, every social worker I know is a sick person who has a God complex and has a fetish, who is really, really sick. Everyone I know, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm saying that every social worker I know, it does not help anyone and barely tries to. They like tragedy. They hunt it down. They find it. They want to be in it. They love it. They love going into a dirty house where kids are getting beat and not helping those kids. That's every social worker I know. They are lazy people that enjoy chaos and hell. And that's what they do. And I know that people are going to hate that. And they're going to go, no, they do a lot of good work, actually, you fat fuck. They do a lot of good work. Do they? Do they? Do they? No, they don't. Most of them don't. Most of them literally show up to the house with a clipboard and go, what's up? Did they beat you again yesterday? Yep. All right. Make a little note of it. And then they leave. And then they walk out. They do nothing.
Okay, this is
and
very
those are the
interesting
people
position.
we want to replace the cops with.
Very, very interesting
Oh, yeah,
position.
what did they do? They raped you and beat you? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I put it in the file. Raped and beaten on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Do you think it was 2 o'clock? Was the rape at 2? And the beating was throughout the rape and then after. Beating after rape and throughout rape. And they just lack, they can't do anything to help anyone. And I'm not saying they're bad people. Many of them, I don't know, might be.
It's 2 works
but
and
I'm saying they can't do anything. So there's something about a job where all you do is witness horror and you're powerless to help it. That concerns me. That people even like doing it. It's very weird. They're powerless to help.
Oh my God, he moved.
And they keep showing up to see the horror. It's straight. It's like if doctors couldn't operate on anyone and they just wanted to hang out around the hospital just to hang out with sick people. So Thomas Matthews Crooks, parents were social workers. They were licensed social workers. Among the swirling unanswered questions about what drove a 20-year-old Pennsylvania man to very nearly kill the former president. By the way, how about what drove the Secret Service to not be on the roof? Like, why don't we focus? Now, I know that there's a bunch of articles about that, but you can see this narrative emerging where they're like, what was this kid? How have we failed him as a society? How have we failed him? What did we? And it's like, guys, I'm really much more concerned with why the Secret Service wouldn't put a guy on a slightly pitched roof. Why that they didn't do anything about this guy having been...
This makes no sense.
People have pointed this guy out to them. They didn't do anything about it. Matthew Brian Crooks and Mary Elizabeth Crooks, residents of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, hold active licenses as professional social workers. Records from the Pennsylvania Licensing Verification Service indicate that both have been licensed in 2002. These people are not talking to the press. Yeah, they're not talking to the press.
I'm just up a piece.
Interesting. Nobody's coming out, and there's a few of his classmates that are saying stuff. A few of his classmates are coming out and being like, yeah, man, he sucked. Let's watch some. Oh, here they are. Let's watch some of his classmates.
In
what way can you explain?
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that, and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever, so it's the best way I can describe it. And it's honestly kind of sad. Like, I don't want to say this is what provoked it, but you never know.
You said he was alone.
And by the way, they
Yeah.
just handed him that index card. They're like, and perfect. Thank
Get
you
to
very
give
much.
back the piece, I
They're like,
guess.
and can we go to the next kid?
To
The
try
next
and
kid's
keep
like,
this together, but
well,
his time is
I
low.
didn't
His time is very
know
low.
him that well, but it's a shame the availability of guns in this country. I'm not saying that's what provoked it, but the Secret Service is very brave.
Okay, he's out of
and
time.
I'm happy
this
to
isn't
have
for
them.
him on time.
All of the, by the way, that thing, and I mean, I don't want to go full fucking Sandy
What?
Hook here, but like, is this
shit.
odd? Like,
He's
this
still
just
an L
is
on time,
odd,
though.
where this guy's like, he was a lonely kid. That's sad. I'm not saying that's what provoked it, but it's like, what is this? You're all outcasts. You're all outcasts. Look at ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.